Hello friends, welcome to my channel SS Study Tech. So as part of Selenium beginner tutorial, so we are now with another tutorial on Selenium selector for CSS. So far we have covered for ID, name, link text, partial link text and tag name. Today we'll see for CSS. So CSS stands for cascaded style sheets, and whenever we don't have an option to choose ID or a name, we can prefer this as a best alternative, and which has a more advantage when compared to XPath. So which is simpler and faster than XPath, and when it comes to IE browser, CSS works faster than XPath, and where XPath works with little slow in the IE browsers. And this syntax of this CSS selectors is the tag name and attribute name and attribute value. And this is a small example how we can use this, like based on input tag and ID equal to email. And in CSS we have two special characters which is more important, which can play major role in CSS selector. So which is a hash, which used to refer ID, and we have a dot, which is used to refer class. So let's get started, and we'll open a browser and we'll see these two two operators. So let me open my Chrome browser and I will go to Facebook. Yeah. So once we are into a web page of Facebook, inspect on one of the form field. So once we inspect, now we have this HTML content. So in the HTML content, the pink one refers to the HTML tag, and the orange values are refers to attribute name, and blue text refers to attribute value. So now we will check for ID. So ID, how can we use it? Using a hash operator, or we can use a input ID equal to email. So first we will check it for this example, and then we will see how we can use the hash. So let's click on this input tag and click on Ctrl F again. So once we find this find by string or selector XPath search section, so let me use input and square brace open, and under square brace ID equal to email. So it is selected, it is given as 1 of 1. So this is how we use it for CSS selector. But how it is different from XPath, I will show you now. So in XPath we need to start with an /, go to home again, / and input ID equal to email. We need to pass it as string, and ID should be appended with @ ID equal to email. So this is a XPath, and previous one is a CSS path. So this is the difference between both CSS path and XPath. And now we will see how we can use the hash operator to find the IDs. So no need to write anything, just go and click hash, and under hash provide the value as email. So it finds very easy. So hash and email, so it came into picture, and it is 1 of 1. And whenever we need to use an tag name, so we can use the tag name also. So in the front, append the input tag hash email. So this is how we can use the hash reference for IDs. And we have a dot operator as well. So how we can use this dot? So let me erase this one, and I need to copy the class name. So let me copy class, and I will put a dot operator, and then I will paste the class value. So class is referring to 2 instances here, so I need to use any one of them. So now it's filtered, so it's highlighted. So now we have a 1 of 2 items here. So we can filter it out, and we can use the unique ways like adding more attributes here. So this is how the ID and class references work with the dot operator and hash. And we do have some more special characters when it comes to referring to partial values or starting values or ending values or in between values. So we can use that now. So let's see that as well. So now I am checking the starting values. So whenever we have an ID or a name which start with some characters. So I will try that now. So let me use input tag, input, square brace open close, and under that ID, and ID with the operator, concatenate operator, and equals to, I need to use a value. So here we have a value as email, so I will use em. So it found 1 of 1, so which means it's finding the starting value. So this is the concatenate operator which can be used to find the reference, some of the reference characters of locators, which is the starting values. How we can use it for the ends with. So ends with values, I can show you that as well. We can use a dollar symbol and equal to email. So I will use the last 2 characters, which is a il, so which also filters 1 of 1. So this case also followed, and which is also passed. And we have one more operator which is a in between characters or contains characters, which is a star. Star equals to, I will use between characters, mai. So it is also filters, it gives a 1 of 1. So this is how we can use the 3 different characters, and we altogether have 5 different character reference that we can use. And these 2 hash and dot are the major when it comes to identify ID or class, and these are the most important and very easier to find any XPath or any CSS selectors. So you can use a concatenate operator, dollar symbol, and a star. So this will give a very easy and simpler to any beginner who is wanted to learn the Selenium CSS locator and become a master in the CSS selectors. So now I will show you how can we use more than one attributes. So now till now we have seen only for one attribute. Now I will show you how can we use more than one attribute. So let's go back to our browser. So now we have, so let me filter it out. So ID equal to email, and close the brace. So this is a one attribute value we have used, and whenever we have duplicates, like when we find one of 2 items or one of 3 items, then we need to use more attributes. So now here I will use one more attribute called name equal to email. So this is how we use the 2 operators at a time in the CSS selectors. Now I will show you how we can use this same in the XPath. You can find a difference, what's there between CSS when it comes to more than one attribute value and CSS. So let me show you the XPath as well. So now go to the starting of the node, /s, and here in between we no need to use the square braces, we need to use AND operator. And will show ID should have this one also, and name should have this value. And how we can point these values? So we need to use @ ID, and we need to provide a single quotation for emails. So this is how we use in the XPath. So now you can justify, like you can compare both, which is easier to write and which is a little lengthy to write. So XPath contains more characters we need to use where compared to CSS. CSS is directly we can use it and no need to bother about this @ and keeping a single quotation, so which is easier. So far we have seen what is CSS selector and what's its syntax, and with an examples how we can use this ID and class with an hash and dot operators, how we can use other special characters like concatenate operator, dollar, and star, so which is used to find the starting string or ending string values or in between string values we can find. So in the next video, I will show you how we can use this values in the actual Selenium code. So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please share your questions, queries in the comment section. Thank you.